The third episode of the second season of the Paramount crime drama series Tulsa King centers on Dwight's legal battle. Since his apprehension in the climax of the first book, General Manfredi has been fighting. Cal Thresher keeps his eyes on the case as he takes steps to give himself the advantage over his rival, particularly in light of the audacious rejection he received from the lady he wants. With Dennis Goody, Karangi's assistants, Don Charles Chicky Invernizzi sends Bill Bevilacqua to Tulsa to deal with Dwight, but his attempts are ineffective. Meanwhile, Tina, the daughter of the general, is enthralled with Mitch Keller's performance. The episode begins with Dwight Manfredi practices his defense remarks before his trial. Dylan McGrath examines the local ATF chief upon his return to the courtroom in an attempt to prove that the defendant bought off an agent. Next, Dwight calls Stacy Beal to testify in order to disprove his innocence of bribery. He makes it clear to the jury that he and Stacy have an intimate and personal relationship that has resulted in them sharing a bed. He continues by saying that the agent placed her life on the line to save his own, for which he is incredibly appreciative. Dwight questions Stacy about any legal restrictions on giving a present to someone who saved their life in order to make a point. Dwight proves through Stacy that he gave her the money without anticipating or requesting a favor in return, which is not what the law defines as bribery. The trial ends when the agent takes the stand. The former mafia capo is cleared of bribing an ATF agent after the jury deliberates. By then, Stacy has informed him that she is being relocated from Tulsa, which is to be expected given that during the first season, she almost lost her job due to her assistance to him. Cal Thresher is enraged by the not guilty decision and wants to see Dwight back in jail. Thresher takes Dwight's presence in Tulsa personally after she is turned down by Margaret Devereaux. She says she thinks the businessman is less sophisticated than the condemned murderer when he visits the Fenario ranch. Meeting Armand Manny Truizzi, who is having difficulty with his divorce proceedings, helps Thresher deal with the rejection. He is not in the best of financial health because he must give Clara a sizable amount in child support. The businessman gives Armand $30,000 in exchange for nothing specific, saying that he hopes to have Armand's assistance in the future. The stableman later gives Dwight $10,000, a sign that he has taken Thresher's money. Tina and her kids relocate to Tulsa when Dwight finds them a place to live, and she starts to spend a lot of time with her father and her aunt, Joanne Manfredi. The family enjoys a rock star performance by Mitch Keller as they celebrate the former mafia capo's not guilty verdict and legal success. Tina asks Joanne whether she is the only one who finds the former rodeo star attractive as he takes the stage. Her aunt concurs, and she is still enthralled with him. Since Tina moved out of New York City, she and Mitch have fostered a close bond. In the first season finale, Mitch helps Tina cope with Dwight's arrest. They eventually started seeing each other frequently after she permanently moved to Tulsa. There is nothing preventing her from dating the musician because she is no longer with her husband, Emery. Dwight might just be pleased for her insofar as he is concerned. Mitch greets the former mafia boss with compassion and understanding when he gets to Tulsa, never asking for anything in return. When the ex-convict engages in combat with Colin Waltrip and the Black Macadams, he has support from others. Dwight might have even lost his life to the biker gang if it weren't for the musician. Mitch gives Dwight limitless opportunities by partnering with Bread 2 Buck when he decides to build his company in Tulsa. Their relationship is getting stronger every day, as seen by their plans to purchase Donnie Shore's auto dealership. Aware of Mitch's exceptional manhood, Dwight might give Tina a nod of appreciation. The musician has shown that he is a kind, compassionate, and gentle person. He may not have any trouble fitting into her life because he is an artist rather than a mobster. It is therefore anticipated that their relationship will blossom as quickly as possible. Bill Bevilacqua arrives in Tulsa to talk with Dwight after meeting Chicky. In exchange for a collaboration, he is prepared to forgive the former mafia capo for intruding into his domain. The man from Kansas City desires that Dwight give him a share in Bread 2 Buck so that they can begin the same. The convicted killer makes it clear to his visitor that he is not going to give him anything. After telling his rival that he will send one of his men, Caputo, to renegotiate new terms, a disgruntled Bevilacqua exits the tavern. Chicky phones Goody after he gets back to Kansas City and tells him of a plot to murder Dwight. Chicky informs Goody that Caputo is coming back to kill Dwight. The present leader of the Invernizzi family desires that his erstwhile colleague assist Bevilacqua's man in carrying out the crime. As he hangs up the phone, Goody promises to follow Chicky's instructions. Caputo arrives as the former mafia boss rejoices with Margaret at his not guilty judgment. Bigfoot grabs him before he can shoot his target, but Goody kills him first. Dwight's associate does not intend to betray him, as the death indicates. When Chicky suggests switching sides to find out what's in store for his new employer, Goody nods in agreement. Goody tells Dwight about the possible murderous plot after he finds out the plan, and Dwight sends Bigfoot to neutralize the threat. He asks Tyson not to go with him because he is aware of what he is getting into. To make it clear that Dwight is the one sending the message, Tyson teams up with Goody and Bigfoot to deliver Caputo's lifeless body to Bivalacqua along with a bag of short ribs. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.